Welcome to Canada, home of the Nepo babies, aka Lance Stroll, and also home to some of the greats. I'm not talking about you, Jacques. I'm talking about your father, Gilles Villeneuve, which the circuit is named upon. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Nico Hulkenburg career mode. I am your host, Miguelsgamingch. We are on round 10 of 24. We are close to getting half of the season done. And we are going for qualifying. And before that, I always forget to do this somehow. RD! Board Teletor, are you going to do my update? Yeah, so this one failed. How much? But this is 200 points. I was thinking of maybe doing another. Yeah, you can do another powertrain update, or maybe. Oh, there's Arrow there, but that's not on sale. This one's 600, and then chassis is fully. Like, I think we're gonna have to use Arrow. I think I want to do this, the wing mirrors for drag reduction. This will be done. After the British Grand Prix, as it says there. It's either that or I help with the durability, which will definitely not become a problem in our future. Touche. Oh, but this is also pretty tempting as well, you know. I don't know how they could balance this, by the way, but I'm telling you, powertrain in this game is the most easiest. Like, it's one of, sometimes it's the cheapest thing to upgrade, and it's like a free, because you're updating the engine, you know. So like, it's like a free boost, power boost every time you upgrade. As you can see, we're literally apparently #1 in the vehicle performance in terms of our powertrain. You know, that Ferrari engine sure is doing something to us. We got our upgrades, but yeah. But no, I don't think I'm tempted. I think we are actually gonna have to do drag reduction. So there we go, folks. Wing mirrors, and that's the upgrade. So as you can see, we have a few coming this June. I think this is after the Canadian Grand Prix. So we have minor ERS upgrade and then major weight reduction. That's gonna be, hopefully those don't fail. I don't think I rushed any of those, so that should just be 30% failure chance. So yeah, I'm not. We shall take our chances as we are going to go now into qualifying. Unfortunately, no wet race, even though we already had one last race, and I don't want to do another wet race because it's just going to be a bus simulator. All right, sorry, train simulator. Here we go, folks, for qualifying here at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Alright, let's have a good one. Flying lap. It's always better when you're going first. There's no one behind me, that's good. That's usually good. Oh, but there are people in front of me, that's bad. Have these guys already done their lap? Or? Be a problem here. Keep on blocking. Is Hajar going to fuck up my time? Or is he finally gonna go? He fucked up my time. Passes sector 1. Passes sector 2. Not fucking bad, brother. Can you see this? 4. Oh, that's a good ass time, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's have the rest of the people get their lap times in. It's very interesting. What do I think of this track? You know, a lot of long straights, right? It's fine. I think for the better. There's the reason. I think we all know that. I think the reason why there's a lot of overtakes here is that there are many long straights, and especially on that final chicane, right before the start-finish straight. You know, I think we all saw what Alex Albon did. So, I'm just telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. Alright, I don't think I'm not going to be required to go out. We're gonna stay in for Q1 and then save our tires for Q2 and eventually Q3. That's gonna be very nice. Hopefully we do get in that. Gabby also set a pretty good time here. A 1:12.1.83. Let's see if he improves before time. I think he did. Yes, he did. 1:11.723. Jesus, man. Those upgrades are doing something to Gabby. He has a pretty shit season so far. His only point scoring, it was a P8 at the first race, and since then it's
Radio
just,
check,
you know,
please. Radio check.
backmarker simulator. So yeah, you tell me, man. Get the Wall of Champions. Fine, I'm not a champion.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
Sector 3 there, 1:11.310.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
No, it's fine because I returned to the garage, you know. Oh, Gabby's gonna have to do another lap, I think. Yeah, he's gonna have to do another lap. And I think I'm also gonna have to do another lap, even though technically I'm not required to, but who knows. I don't know how I'm gonna improve this time. Times are very close. Except for me. I'm like the start of the midfield. Alright, we'll go another try. P1, mate. I just remembered the Kevin Magnussen poll from Brazil. You're P1, mate. No. Did Gabby make it in? No. 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 No.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Loud and clear. Energy source? Yeah, you think I don't do that? Yeah. We'll replace it after 10 minutes. You realize that. Change my mind. Someone decided to improve. Charles, married now, by the way. Sorry to spoil you on that if you're watching this without knowing it, of course. But Charles and his wife, now wife, you know, which is crazy. The ES is gonna be a problem, isn't it? It is. So we can't change anything now. Park firming, man. Let's see if we can improve something. Yeah, my classmate is chatting me and I'm recording. Brother, don't do that. Ow. He's not even a tough time.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Fucking world champions there, and that's our time gone. Yeah, and that's also our lap gone because we only have, that's the only sets remain. That was the last set, so all right. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. You take it.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure
those upgrades did something, brother. We're starting P4. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm excited. Very excited. All right. All right. Are we ready? 25 laps of this circuit. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Look at that improvement, by the way. We're almost up there with Aston Martin, which is very nice. So yeah, and we have more upgrades coming soon. Are we ready for the next half of the season? Well, we're about to end the first half as we go on for round 10 here in Canada. Oh, jolly, jolly, very jolly. Starting P4, by the way, and Gabby's P11. So yeah, the upgrades did do something. So. So yeah, what are the things I'm looking forward to for this? Honestly, by the way, if you're thinking, I only have one thing in mind for this series. It's just to finish season 1. Just it would be a very good accomplishment. We're doing 24 rounds, right? Whole F1 season. I'll be very happy if we get to complete the season. So yeah.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. It's one of the fastest races of the season here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history and could be the cause of a safety car today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race.
Depending on the situation. Depending on the situation, guys.
Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Hulkenburg,
Hulkenburg,
Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Sonoda, Norris, Sens, and Alex Albon.
Aston Martin sucks.
Portoletto,
Aston
Gasly,
Martin actually sucks.
Andrea Kimi
Where's our homeboy?
And Lawson.
Where's
Ocon,
Stroll, bro?
Fernando Alonso.
No.
Jack Doohan.
Last place?
And Ollie Behrman. Hadja.
Imagine penalty. Imagine being last place at your home race.
Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Brother.
And joining me in the commentary box once again, Naomi Schiff.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Very simple strategy here. Hard to medium.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Alright. Here we go, folks. As we head on 5 red lights for the Canadian Grand Prix. And we're underway. Apparently we have collision with Leclerc, but he was trying to take my side.
The energy stores depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Alright, yeah. And we take the lead of the Grand Prix. Oh my god. Just a warning. Oh wait, you can't. And we're in the lead of the race.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Upgrade. Oh, we have yellow flag. Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Green flag.
And we're back to green flag. No safety car, unfortunately. Charles is out. No, what happened to my little bro? What happened to Charles Burton? And the Ferrari engine has gone kaput. GG, boys. I'm sorry, Charles. GG, boys. Hard target, huh? So Charles is out on lap 2. So that's great. So we don't have Monaco boy. We do have Hamilton in P3. That's very interesting, no? Probably gonna get overtaken by Verstappen. As long as we don't hit the wall of comfort.
Yellow flag.
Charles. Oh no, Charles! No! What have you done, my boy? Charles is probably depressed or even still staying at Ferrari. Besides, it's like the Hamilton, right? Where would the fuck would Charles go if he did leave Ferrari? You can't think of a team that would take Charles Leclerc. You know? I mean, he's good. I'm telling you, like it's not because he's bad. A lot of teams would probably take him because of, you know, how good he is. But who? We've always known Charles Leclerc as the dream project, the boy of Ferrari. But if he moved, you know, where the hell would he go? I don't see it. If he went to McLaren, maybe. Depends on the situation there. But probably not. It's still going to be Oscar Piastri and Lando. If it's going to be Mercedes, you know, why? You know, George Russell is too good. Kimi's a young but experienced already rookie, you know, coming into the second season. Alpine is doo-doo. I don't think Charles would be convinced to join Alpine. Unless Mr. Flavio Briatore is hiding something. Have you guys watched the Drive to Survive episode? Episode 2, they made the Sauber versus Alpine episode feel like it's a whole ass fucking war, brother.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
No. I don't want to use my overtake button. They're not even close to me. I don't think Red Bull, no, definitely not. I mean, who do they have? They have Isaac Hadjar. Isaac Hadjar is probably going to do good in the Red Bull anyways. So like, yeah, I think Charles is just locked at Ferrari for the next.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.9 seconds.
Hamilton just overtook Oscar Piastri for P2 and just set the fastest lap. I think I should be scared, guys. I think I should be fucking scared of Lewis Hamilton, 7-time world champion. But tell me, guys, who would you rather be afraid of if you're doing an F1 race? Would you rather be scared of 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton or Nico Rosberg, 2016 world champion, Monegasque-based YouTuber who beat 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton in equal machinery? Who would win? Who do you think would win, brother? Who would scare you the most if you were in an F1 race? Lewis or Rosberg? I'd personally go with Crosshair, brother. That man destroyed a machine. And then retired afterwards, right? Hamilton's gonna try to catch up on me now. He does have the medium power. Powers? No, tires, sorry. He does have the medium tires. That's the thing, right? So far, we're just doing good. Keeping the pace. And continuing driving around Canada. In the island. Whoa! Quoted reference. Oh, wait, what? No, that guys, no. We're not making that reference. No. That's bad. That's bad. He's definitely gaining more pace than CS2, which was earlier second place. I was catching up to me, so I think it's gonna take a few more laps before he catches me, and I'll be prepared. So yeah, the Ferrari is behind me, so you tell me, brother. You tell me. Oh, never mind. It's no longer behind me. Tires are good, mostly in the left side we are getting hooked, which is fair. It's clockwise. Am I correct? Anti-clockwise. I have no fucking clue. All I know is that the tires are getting more worn out on the left. I think once Lewis Hamilton reaches the DRS range of ours, which is 1 second, or like before he tries to reach my one second gap, I'll turn on hot lap mode. I think that is the strategy. So keep up the pace. Too bad they removed the fastest lap point. Yeah, Lewis. What Daniel Ricciardo did was absolutely tactical, you know? Doing the fastest lap so that there won't be an additional point. It may seem like, you know, that 1 point may seem insignificant, but who knows, in another universe, you know, Danny didn't take it, and then Lando or Oscar proceeded to keep on winning, and Lando or Oscar somehow won the 2024 championship instead of Max. You know? Possibilities are endless. It's like Doctor Strange going to the 10 million of fucking possibilities of who will become the 2026 F1 World Champion. 3 million of those 10 million possibilities for George Russell. Let's fucking go, George. I wish. Look, here's the thing. I think I've already mentioned this in a previous episode. My dad and I betted that George Russell will either win or lose. For him, lose. For me, win. For 5,000 pesos, which is like $100. Even more, I think. So, George, please, for the love of God. It's like betting on Polymarket. And also, track limits. I think that I just ruined my specialist. No, not really, actually. Fine, we're still fine. I think I can't cut another corner or else we're fucked. Correctly? I think yes. One of the I think that's the Williams. It's either the Williams or the Alpine has come into the pit lane for an early pit stop. Either because of front wing damage or just because. Why am I on hot lap mode? What? I don't know. Hot lap mode? Request a full race update here.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Hamilton's behind you now. They're on old mediums. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. All right, 16 laps to go. Okay, Nico, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
I think Hamilton's tires are gone because he's no longer catching me. My tires are fine. The advantage of the hard tires because they're hard.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it. Gap to your teammate behind. 16.3 seconds.
What is gap? That's a good question. It's not what I wanted.
Okay, copy that.
No. Teammate status. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 17.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in 11th. Time last lap,
Oh,
1
yeah,
minute,
I can see on the radar now.
16.2.
Gabby is stopped. Okay. Okay, hold on. Never mind. Wait. Never mind. Lap 14.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. That's Hamilton behind. They're on old mediums. And your pit window opens in 2 laps' time.
Saw the Paramount Plus branding. Dexter is leaving Netflix soon. For your information, of course, Dexter is like the new series is on Paramount now. But they're removing the original Dexter series from Netflix and moving it to Paramount Plus. God damn. Hamilton has pitted. Yeah, they can't pit. The McLarens have not yet pitted. Lap. Is it? didn't advise me. Unboxing either way. I freaked too early now. That's fine. Fucking normal. Alright, good pit stop please. That's good. Noda? Oh, what on earth? Gabby's in the pits as well.
Okay, Gabrielle's in the pits. Gabrielle is in the pits now.
Seconds then Hamilton. Good job. Almost hit goal there. Like how the fuck is Lewis Hamilton gonna catch me on the hard? Even if my tires start to run out, how?
Okay, Nico, we've got loads of ERS in reserve, so let's have a big push and use it all up.
I know. Why this team, my own team is trying to sabotage me, guys. What on earth? Like that. For what? For the thrill of it? instant replay on that. Instant replay. We need that crazy shot. Crazy thumbnail. Yes. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yes, we're doing the screenshot while we're playing the game. Don't judge me, brother. Okay, we're good. Okay. We are fine. But the tires are definitely not fucked up because of that.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate. Gap to your teammate behind, 31.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 12th. And the time last lap, 1:14.6.
Honestly, I'm starting to think that it's not the car. In the career mode, Not in real life.
First position, front of the pack. Hamilton's behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, just 5 laps until the end.
Alright. Thanks for letting me know. That was very useful remark. That Hamilton catching? Yes, it is. Hamilton is actually catching up. They're actually ready now. hope he crashes into the wall of champions. But, we'll go hot lap mode on lap 24. The last lap. Fucking guarantee it already, man. An achievement if you keep this over 2 seconds. Yes. Nico Hulkenburg wins the Canadian Grand Prix. GG, boys.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Grand Prix du
job,
Canada.
Good job.
Lewis Hamilton P2, congratulations. Welcome back, Sir Lewis, to the podium.
And Nico Hulkenburg, at long last, can grab a podium and a podium for victory. Hulkenburg wins.
What a wonderful drive to see them come from far down the grid to win the race. Those days are the ones that throw the biggest challenges at you, and to stick out and win it is an incredible job.
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium. And making the others green with envy, it's victory for the Hulk. Nico Hulkenburg on the top step of the podium.
Oscar finishes it off at P3.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join.
Amazing. Ooh. Is that Alonso? Alonso. We're the battle of the rookies. Our moment. Okay, very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Alright, next round. Round 11. I actually have no idea what's after Canada. No joke, I have no idea.
It seems as if you have a new rival.
Austria.
This is the perfect
Austria.
opportunity to show the
Fucking
world why
Austria,
you
man.
belong in this sport. And
Thank
to
you,
show
Elena.
me
You
why
don't have to tell
belong
me
amongst
that.
my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
No secret meetings so far. Alright, brother. What are we doing? There. 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 Alright. We have 400 actually. 400 R&D. Maybe we can research something like that. Or this. Actually, I'm gonna do this instead. Standard there. Alright, so we have how many upgrades coming? We have 2. Oh, okay. Alright, yes. Replace, yes. CE, we'll do that at round 12 to make it equal. Everything else seems to be fine. ICE is getting there, so we'll just have to wait and find out, yes? Simply lovely. Alright, so let's just pray that the upgrades go ahead.
Okay, mate, I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say that some of them have failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the
220,
team
man.
what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
But yeah. Okay, that's gonna come for Great Britain. Okay, that one went through. So did the gearbox, so we're good. It's fine. It's only 1. So we're gonna have 2 powertrain upgrades for the next Grand Prix. And Aston Martin has retaken us over at the R&D chat, but that doesn't really matter, does it? Alright. Well, I will see you all in the Red Bull Ring in the next episode. Goodbye!